everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. So this week we will be traveling to Toronto for Anime North, but we won't be there for the anime part of this, but for the doll part of this convention. You see, this convention is also host to Doll North, which every year they do panels, they do photo booths for your dolls, and contests. So this year I decided to enter the contest on the team Sweet and Savory Bakery. So that was the video from 2 weeks ago, so go watch that before this and let's see what happens next. So first thing we did was to get to the Delta Hotel for the swap. 2 minutes before the swap, Angel Dust actually lost an eye, so we had to find some Gorilla Glue. Luckily for me, the little store at the hotel had some. Best $3 spent this weekend. The swap started at 7 and I only had a quarter of table, and thank God I wasn't swapping anything. I was actually there to meet some of you guys. I also met one of my online friends that I could not wait to meet, Mara Jade. Before the swap finished, I actually packed a little bit earlier to drop my doll at the contest next door. This girl had 6 hours of drive in her body and it was almost like 8:30 and I was done. So I filled up the form and placed her in. And of course, I had to break her headpiece. But luckily for me, I had the super glue. And that night, I also took some pictures with my favorite characters. Next day, we woke up and did a little round around the anime market, where I found some really cute stuff. But we didn't stay long because around 12-ish, I needed to go drop my face-up doll at a Sugarlum Stable.
Hi, babe. Hi. So I didn't know we just needed to bring the face. So I brought the whole doll. Do I just? Yeah. Okay.
Just rip it off. Rip it off.
Mara Jade was also next to her and she brought her Double Trouble doll so I could match with them. I love that. We also did a round of the doll market where I bought this mug which says, "I went to Doll North and all I got is this mug." At least this is what I tell people. But this is actually the only thing I bought. You see, for people like me that are on a budget and really more into the Monster High stuff, that's not where I spend my money. But in the actual anime convention, there is people in there where they have bins of Monster High dolls and stuff like that for peanuts. That's where the real haul is. I then went to a swing panel that started around 4, which I learned a lot of stuff. And I work in a fabric store. These were some of my favorite moments.
Nobody's, your doll isn't getting up and walking around, and if it is, that is a different panel, and I'm not here for that.
This is sort of like, it's a cousin to a pair of scissors, but it's also like half tweezer. It has this tiny little thing. So when you make a sleeve of a doll outfit, and you make them inside out, right, because you're sewing things right side together, and you stick this down the narrow little doll arm sleeve, open it, tuck a little end in, and then pull it right side out.
All right, let's talk patterns. People will sell you patterns for most dolls. There are options. This is why I made you download that thing. Here's a bunch of options.
Worry more about staining your doll.
If you are using fabrics you have not pre-washed, yes, that's potential. Depends on the type of doll, depends on the fabric. I will pre-wash most fabrics by habit because it also takes sizing out. So when you buy fabric has a chemical in it that makes it nice and stain resistant in the store, like a coating. And that means it will travel better, it won't get bugs if it's a natural fabric that might get bugs.
Next was by Cardstar, aka Ilka, where she shared some of her best tricks.
Ask yourself when creating a character, and I know not everyone wants to create a character when making a doll face, but sometimes it's kind of fun to do a little like exercise, a little art exercise for yourself. You know, stretch yourself a little bit, try to learn something. You know, I don't know. I love doing like new things with art. Mr. Super Clear, the classic. I've tried a few of the alternatives like Tamiya, Villaggio, or I'm not even trying to pronounce that. But I've tried Villaggio, not very good in my opinion. I find it kind of shiny, so not my thing. Yeah.
Where do you usually get your Mr. Super Clear?
At your local Gundam store.
In Canada, they are banned.
No, you can purchase it here. So if you go to
And a hobby.
Argo Mahami has better prices instead of Wheels and Wings, if you know where that
They
is.
have the mat as well.
Yes.
See?
Really?
We make this up.
Wheels and Wings has the best prices. Argo Mahami also has good prices.
Wait, what city is it?
It's in Toronto.
Argama is in Vaughan.
The one I go to is Panda Hobby in Markham. I always get mine there. I buy like 5 at a time. It's like $11. So you are not getting your $50 Amazon.
Around that time, I also learned that I won something for the Face Up contest. I actually won Best in Savory. Now, I didn't tell you guys that yet, but the temperature was cruel. And I really wanted to do the twinning at the pajama party. So I went back to my hotel to refresh before going to the Delta Hotel again. I arrived at the end of the make and take, so I can show you guys a little bit of what people did. The pajama party started and they had 3 or 4 corners of stuff. I didn't film the other corner because I didn't have time. Because I was at the pillow station making my pillow and I was having so much fun that I didn't know until it was done. I also won the twinning contest with Katra, which I think is a full circle as she's the reason I'm doing dolls. And I love that so much.
Katra is our winner.
Yay! Thank you!
So we have lots of prizes here.
Next day and finally last day. So that morning we had to get out of the room, so it took a little bit of time for that, but we did go back to the anime convention because I wanted to see just a little bit more vendors before the next event. Which was the Project One Ray. I did arrive late again, so I didn't do any of the Project One Ray, but I did film some people doing it. It was a really cute. You had to make clothes with the supply they had, again on their team of Sweet and Savory Bakery. I did ask Nerdy Doll, aka Tiffany, to be my model for this video. So this is her doll, so please give her a round of applause. It's so cute. Thank you. So these are all the dolls, a layout, and the winner. We then had bingo
And doll love.
which I requested all the pink chips at my table, and they were all super happy to give them to me. I didn't win anything, but I was happy with my pink. And then finally the award ceremony. So this will be my honest review. If you are there because you genuinely love dolls and you want to be part of a community, this is the perfect place for you. Even better if you're in the Smart Doll community. All the photo corners they have are for bigger dolls. They're not really made for small dolls like Monster High and Barbies. The clothes and wig that most of the sellers sell will be too big for your dolls. And also, if you're going there, you're really going there for the dolls. You're not going there for the anime convention. Like, I love dolls and I love all doll related stuff, and every panel they have and every activity was really interesting, you know, for me, and was almost felt like obligatory. Obligatory? I thought. Oh. Mandatory. It felt mandatory. Anyway, all of that just to say that you really need to choose between the dolls and the anime, because I did try to do both this weekend and I think I died. I think I really died and I saw everything while seeing nothing. So you really need to pick and choose. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you would like more content like that, please let me know. I'll try to do some more. And with that, stay magical, stay joyful. Bye!